Hey, everybody out there, Healthy Homestead Group and friends. I come to you today. I kind of had some things on my mind I wanted to share with you. A little bit more anxiety talk. That's just what's kind of prevalent with me in my life most recently, especially in the past 16 months. Um, you know, um, Something that kind of just occurred to me this morning, and it kind of makes sense. And I wanted to share that. I'll get to that in a moment. If you wouldn't mind, subscribe to my channel and like this if you like the video. Make comments. I definitely would like to hear from you, what your thoughts are. Um, my videos are just put out there as about as raw as you can get. I don't do any kind of flashy, pictures, for my what you call it, the thumbnail. It's nothing. I don't put any fancy words or things in the the caption and stuff like that. I'm just kind of talking to you like I would talk to a friend. So if that's something you enjoy, I definitely encourage you to subscribe, and it would help me out to get what I believe out there to others, and hopefully attract other people that are like-minded like me. So not all of my thoughts are completely scientifically backed or have necessarily 100% truth to them. This is just my own thoughts and my opinions in all of my videos I do. Some of it is research backed. Some of it may not be. It may just be, just kind of what's going through my mind at the time. So with that being said, I appreciate you coming and stopping by today and checking out this video. So let me dive in a little bit. What I was thinking, though, is that my anxiety really took a turn on Labor Day of 2021 when I was admitted to the ER. And lo and behold, I ended up getting discharged out of the hospital, and they told me that I had a panic attack, that it was anxiety related. So, it kind of began my journey for a long period of time that I was kind of in denial. No, I wasn't kind of in denial. I was in denial. I've had anxiety my whole life, but I've never really looked deep into what my anxiety was doing in my life. I didn't really try to deal with it personally, deal with it one-on-one, face-to-face. And I think not only did I have the panic attack, and that then made it clear that I did have a panic anxiety, then I realized that it turned into more of a health issue, anxiety. Still getting the panic attacks every now and then, but the health issue became pretty prevalent because then I thought that I was having issues with my heart. Mostly it was my heart for the longest time, and a lot of it was digestion as well. And constantly thinking about those things, thinking that somehow my mind had control over what the inside of my body was doing. And I've been really practicing trying to have more mind control, trying to have more control and thoughts over my subconscious, and basically trying to just rewire my brain to understand that I don't have a health problem. I've been to the doctor. I've been tested for all sorts of things with my heart. My blood pressure's been fine. My heart rate's usually fine. I don't have like a tachycardia or even bradycardia for that matter. It's right in where the numbers are supposed to be. So my mind literally has to find something to try and say that, hey, we can control this. Well, I'm 49 years old, and up until this point in my life, from the time I was a baby, my body has just always done what it was supposed to do on its own. And it didn't need my subconscious. It didn't need my forefront thought process to basically continue to make my heart pump every day, continue to make my lungs go in and out and help me to breathe, continue my stomach to create stomach acidity and break down my food and get the nutrients and everything from it. My body was just doing it by itself all along. But yet somehow in my mind, I thought that, like, for example, you go to the bathroom, you have a stool movement, and, you're, as a health issue, anxiety candidate or an individual, a lot of times what you do is you get up, you turn around, you look, and you want to examine and see what's going on in the stool. Now, that is a good health practice to do, but when it becomes to the point to where you feel like you can't turn around, you cannot not turn around without, and just flush it down the toilet without looking every single time, because you got to know exactly. But somehow in your mind, you seem to think that depending on what that looks like, if you have loose stools, you think, okay, well, I got to do this, this, and this. You got a checklist of different things that you have to do now to help your stools regulate. And I mean, it's true that whatever you put in your body can have an effect on what the inside of your body responds with. That's true. But you can't control exactly how your body's going to do it. Just like you can't control what your blood pressure does as far as whether it's high or it's low, from, exercise, walking, whatever. So you can't control those things. But your mind, when you have anxiety, seems to think that you can. And for me, that was pretty prevalent. And it's been a long time coming that I've been trying to practice and understand what I can do. And furthermore, I think what has really helped me with my anxiety is just giving it to God. Letting him take control of it. And remembering that he does not give me the spirit of fear or anxiety. That is not from him. God does not do that to you. So practice that. Practice just, giving it to him, laying your problems and your guilt and your sins at the foot of the cross and leaving it there. That's important too. So I guess what I want to leave you with today, though, is just I encourage you to just try and let go. Just let go of some things. Don't sit and ponder on, well, what if I do this? If I take this supplement, is it going to help with this? Or if I take this prescription pill, is this going to help with this? There's too many choices that we have. I had somebody ask me about the liquid activation collagen that I'm taking, and they come in really small little bottles. And they were questioning about why it is that if it's supposed to help with the rebuilding and repairing and healing of your body from the insides, why is there such a small amount of it? Well, the key word is activation. And the activation means is that you only need just a small amount to be able to activate your body to do what it's supposed to do naturally at a cellular level. Okay? But as a society, we've been brainwashed and we've been basically pushed through the wall all these years to thinking that more is better. I mean, if you don't believe me, just go to the grocery store. I mean, you go into the chip aisle, there's walls and walls of chips. The pop aisle, the same thing. Cereal aisle. There's just choices everywhere. And for some reason, somebody had it in their head that, well, if I have more choices, the happier I'll be. You go into the supplement aisle, even at any of these stores, there's just walls and racks full of all these different supplements. And, you go into the diet aisle, I mean, there's all these different things that they're going to say, well, drink this or eat that. You're going to lose weight. There's too many choices. It's got to be simple. God has made a simple plan for us to walk on a narrow path. And it's extremely simple. As long as you follow what his law is, I mean, he's going to provide everything to you. I mean, he gives everything to the birds that they need. They don't have to worry about anything. And they don't worry about anything. But aren't we as humans more important than the birds that are in the sky? So why is it you don't think that he's going to provide those things to you? Why do you think that you have to have all these choices? You don't. God sometimes just gives us just a little bit, okay? And then that little bit can be plentiful for us. You don't have to have a lot of anything. You don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to have a lot of friends. You don't have to have a lot of, choices in life. The only thing you guys have to remember is you just got to follow him. That's how simple it is. Once you apply that, that's really the only activation that you need in life. Just follow him. Remember the rule that it's not about your good works. It's about you just understanding that what he did for you on the cross that day and the price that he paid. He paid a huge debt for you. So just kind of use some of those things, keep those things in mind, and maybe that'll help lower your anxiety, lower your stress, and, quit trying to control everything. Let him take control of it. And that's what that means. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm out for now. That's all I have today. So here's to another healthier day and a healthier life. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.